evening, Jim Bowen.
Lovely. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Smashing. Thanks very much. Welcome to Bullseye. You know the programme now. It's about darts and it's about general knowledge. Let's not mess about anymore. Let's meet the first couple tonight who are going to play with us on Bullseye.
From Harbury, near Leamington, Ellen and Jim Critchley.
Oh, yeah. Nice to have you with us. Whereabouts are you from?
We're from Harbury now, but we're from Wigan originally.
Originally from Wigan?
Well, aye.
Well,
we all have problems.
Yes, sure, that's a problem to live with, isn't it? What do you do for a living, Jim?
I'm a sales representative.
Have you got a family of your own?
Oh, yes.
How many have you got?
We have three.
Three?
Yeah.
One of each? Is it?
Yes, plus one.
Plus one, is it? Yeah, lovely. And how long have you been married? Can we ask you? Because you look incredibly happy.
You better answer
25 years.
20? Have you really? Silver wedding year this year, is it?
Last Christmas.
Was it really? Hope you do very well. It's lovely to have you with us. Jim, on the darts bench, into the brain box, Alan. Lovely. And the next couple tonight who want to play Bullseye.
Keith and Margaret Scamp from Plymouth.
Hello, Margaret. Oh, all right. Nice to have you with us. From?
Plymouth.
Oh, where that?
Sunny
West
Plymouth.
Country, yeah. Smashing. What do you do for a living, Keith?
I work for a well-known cement manufacturing company.
Well, that's lovely. Now, and what about you, Margaret?
I'm a housewife, mother of two.
And a mother of two?
One of
Fine.
each.
Full-time job, isn't it? Yeah, one of each. All right, yeah. What about your darts, Keith? Do you play for anybody in particular?
Yes, I play 3 nights a week.
Go on, you can mention the pub.
Well, the Grenville in Plymouth.
The Grenville in Plymouth. And are you in the team regularly?
Oh, yes.
Good player?
I do my best.
You do your best. You enjoy the game?
Oh, I'm sure.
What about you? Do you get out with him, Margaret, to play darts?
That's a very sore point.
Oh, well, we'll not wreck the marriage. We'll try and preserve it now. It's like a Mr. and Mrs. gone wrong, this, isn't it? Nice to have you both with us. Margaret, into the brain box. Keith, onto the darts bench. Lovely. Nice to have you with us. And the third couple, make them nice and welcome. We're going to play Bullseye. Come on.
From Curry in Scotland, Stuart MacDonald and Robert Blakey.
How are you, Stuart? How are you, Robert? All right.
Fine.
Grand, it's lovely. Have you got something down your trousers? You're walking a bit stiff. Are you all right?
Oh, fine.
Where about... The young lads these, aren't they? Dear me, you're incredibly young and good-looking, and I'm sick about it. I really am. Lovely to have you with us. Now then, Stuart, what do you do for a living?
Work in a tannery.
In a tannery? In...
Curry.
Which is whereabouts? Is
Just
that?
outside Edinburgh.
Just outside Edinburgh. And what about you, Robert?
I'm an apprentice engineer.
Yeah. And you work just outside Edinburgh?
No, in Edinburgh.
In Edinburgh?
Yeah.
What sort of engineering are you doing?
Mechanical and production.
Oh, great. What sort of education have you had, Robert?
I've done 3 years at college.
That's a polytechnic type setup, is it?
Yeah.
Great.
Like that.
And what about your education, Stuart? Not a lot?
No.
Did your mother feed you a lot when you were young? Well, it's not. It's lovely to have you both with us. I know you're not too nervous, are you, Robert, really?
No,
You're all right. You feel great now. It's lovely to have you with us. Have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Stuart, onto the darts bench. Robert, over to the brain box. Lovely. Smashing. Make them nice and nice. Well done. All right. Lovely. Honestly, the three super couples, really. You're gonna have a marvellous time tonight. Come and have a look at this dartboard. Now then, this decides the order of play. The nearest to the ball goes first, second nearest goes second, and farthest away goes last. This is fairly important, as you'll see as the game progresses. So it's down to the dart players, and it's Jim first. One dart into this board, Jim, as near to the bull as you can get, in your own time. That's fine. That's not a bad shot at all. Sit down, Jim, and let's see if Keith, all the way from Plymouth, can do better than that. It's all right, you just lost the flight, don't worry about it. You're lying second out of 2. It's called fear, this. Take your time, Stuart. Now then, sit down. With the order of play, now listen boys, very carefully to this. The order of play is red, white, green. Okay, you got that? Red, white and green. All right. Now, we said to you the game was about general knowledge. You'll have seen it often enough by now. Have a look once again at the Bullseye special dartboard. Dartboard with a difference. Have a look at this. Instead of numbers, just to remind you, instead of numbers round the outside, we've got categories. And within each category, different values. £20, £10 and £30 sections. And, of course, a £50 section in the ball. The way this money can be won is a dart lands in the segment, and when that question's answered correctly, that amount of money is won. Got the idea? If the dart lands in the ball, that entitles the brain to ask any question of any value which is still remaining on the board. Because once a subject has been darted, that subject drops out of the game. All right, with 3 rounds in the first part of the game, let's get on with it. Let's play Bullseye. We've established the running order, so we've got Ellen to look at the board, choose a category and a value, Ellen.
Food for 20.
Food for 20. All right, Jim, in you come. Try and get your partner a £20 question on food. A £20 question on food. So here we go, Ellen, for a good start if you can get this right. What is a Sally Lunn?
A bun.
A bun is right for 20. That's good. Good start. Give her a nice round of applause. Good girl. All right, lovely. Now then, Margaret, all the way then from down there in Plymouth. A subject and a value.
Myths 20.
Myths. A £20 question on myths. Can you manage that for Margaret, Keith? It's out. Sorry about that, but never mind. It's still early days. Robert, look at the board. Choose a category for Stuart.
I'll have £20 on history, please.
A history and a £20 question, please, Stuart. Can you manage that for Robert? And he's missed again. Never mind. So at the end of round 1, it's still early days, so don't get too excited. 20 for Ellen and Jim, and the other 2 pairs, nothing at all. Here we go into round 2. Ellen, well in the lead. Choose a subject and a value.
History 20.
A £20 question on history. In you come, Jim. See if you can do it again for Ellen. A £20 question on history. And it's there. £20 question on history. Here's the question for you, Ellen, again. By whom was Edward II defeated at the Battle of Bannockburn?
James.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was Robert the Bruce. Wasn't an easy one, was it? But never mind, you're still all right. Here we go, Margaret. Choose a subject and a value, sweetheart.
Places 20.
£20 question on places. That's what Margaret wants, Keith. £20 question on places. And you've got a £10 question on places, so it's all right. It's not the end of the world. For £10 on places to break your duck here, Margaret. Which state of America is nearest to the USSR?
Alaska.
Alaska's right. That's not an obvious question. Well done. Worth a round of applause, that. Good girl. All right. Now then, Robert, let's see if you can do the same. Can you break your duck? Look at subject and the category.
I'll have £20 on spelling.
So the subject is spelling, please, Stuart. Can you manage that for us? Hold it at that. It's a £10 question on spelling. Can you spell exacerbate? Exacerbate.
ESC. ASSABATE.
No, it's not an easy one, actually. Fairly difficult for a £10 question, this. EXACERBATE. Exacerbate. Wasn't too easy, that, was it? Never mind, we'll move on. And we move on now. The scores at the end of the second round have us Ellen and Jim still with 20, Margaret and Keith coming to second place with 10, and Robert and Stuart still no score, but still early days, believe me. Ellen, look at the board, choose a category.
Sport 20.
Sport. £20 question on sport. Right, Jim. A £20 question on sport your wife wants. Check it for me. It's out. Sorry, never mind. So it really is levelling up, isn't it? Margaret.
£20 on myths.
A £20 question on myths. When you're ready, Keith. £20 question on myths. And that's there, a £20 question on myths. And here it is for £20, which takes you into the lead, Margaret. Who were the Argonauts?
Jason's followers. The Greeks that
Good.
followed Jason on the Argos.
They did. They followed Jason in his quest for the Golden Fleece. That's right, for £20, that's all we wanted. Well done. Good girl. Good girl. Now then, Robert, it's survival time now. Look at the board.
I'll have £20 on showbiz, please.
£20 question on showbiz. Come on, Stuart. This is to keep your hopes alive. A £20 question on showbiz. And it's there. So this, if this is correct, it can take you through to a throw-off. Who is the male star of the remake of the film The Postman Always Rings Twice? Shh. Audience? No? Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson. Well, there we go. That's that's the end of that. The end of round one, so sadly we've got to say cheerio to Robert and Stuart. So come on, boys, let's have you into the centre, all the way from Scotland, but never mind, it's been lovely having you with us. Give them a nice warm round of applause because they've done very well. Well done, boys. Now then, you haven't won any money, but you've got some super darts. We'd like you to take those darts and this lovely choke holder as a souvenir if you visit with us here to Bullseye, for both of you. It's been smashing having you with us. There you go. Thanks very much indeed. Nice warm handshake. Have a safe journey back. Stay and watch the show. Lovely. Smash it. All right. OK, now we move to round 2 of the game, and here, you know by now, we use a normal, traditional match play dartboard. And what we're going to do here, we're going to ask the 2 dart players to compete in 3 rounds of darts against each other. The winner of each round entitles his partner to a general knowledge question worth either £25, £50 or £101. And we do this 3 times, obviously. And the couple with the most money at the end of the 3 rounds go through to the final for the big prizes. So we'll get on with the game now, and we'll ask the 2 dart players, that's Jim and Keith, come and stand in here. And the first to go is Jim, and he's going to throw and score as many as he can with his first 3 darts. Remember, this is for a question for your partner, Alan. Jim? Five. 1. 20. That gives you 26, Jim. Lovely. Come and stand with me now. And it's Keith to go. Keith's got 26 to beat to get a question for Margaret. 20. 5. And 20. That's 45. That's enough for a question. I think that might be worth a round of applause there, wouldn't you think so? All right. All right. Now then, Margaret. A £25, a £50 or a £101 question?
£25.
A £25. Nice cautious start for you, Margaret. Is that the West Country bit coming out in you? Is it? Here we go, for £25. Name the Sherpa who reached the top of Everest with Edmund Hillary.
Tenzing.
Tenzing is right. Well done for £25. Good girl. All right. Here we go again. Come on, young Jim. It's Jim to throw again. Remember, the highest score gets his partner a question. 20. 20. 5. 45. Now then, Keith. 45 to beat. 12. 60. That's fine. Throw no more. 72. All right. That was a good throw, that. Well done indeed. Now then, Margaret, again. 25, 50, or £101 question?
25.
£25 question. Which British colony is only 2.5 miles square? Anybody in the audience? Gibraltar. Oh, and especially... Never mind. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Here we go to round 3, and it's still anybody's game. In we go, Jim. Settling down a bit now, is Jim? Take your time, Wilson. Carry on, carry on. 20. 20. That's 40 scored. All right, Jim? In you come, Keith. 40 to beat. 20. 5. 19. It's there. You've managed it. 44. So here we go now. You're absolutely safe now, Margaret. You're through to the final. Now, you can go for... It doesn't matter now. You can go for the money or you can just please yourself. I can't help you any more than that. 25, 50 or 101?
101.
£101 question. Yes, all right. You're not going to answer this, you know. You haven't a cat in hell's chance to get in this one. I don't want to worry you. We can only say that because we know she's through, you see. All right, here we go. Very seriously now, Mike. The largest concrete structure in the world is a dam on the Columbia River in Washington State, USA. What is its name? The largest concrete structure in the world. And you know it.
No.
Ellen?
Ground Cool.
the Grand Coulee down front and what she would have got. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Never mind. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it, Ellen? Never mind. All right, sadly, we've got to say cheerio to Jim and Ellen. Come on, in you come. You've been smashing sport. Give them a nice round of applause because you've been super. Well done. All right.
Yes, thanks.
Well done. Good girl, Ellen. It's been lovely having you with us. You've had a smashing day, really. You haven't done all that badly, actually. You're all right. It'll get you... It won't take you back to Wigan, but you're not bothered about that, are you? No. There's £20. Take that and have a right nice night out. Have a meal or something with that, will you? Put that wherever you... Just keep hold of that there. And we'd like you to have also... We'd like you to take these souvenirs once again. Because, you know, the world want to see these. Really. Everybody in the world wants to look at these. They're these lovely tungsten darts worth a fortune. And these, which people have difficulty finding, you look after that. Because that's a very, very valuable prize, that.
I'll get one too.
You can have one as well, as long as... That's it. As long as everybody can see it. Right. That's the main thing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a super couple. Give them a nice warm round of applause. Stay for the second half because we'll need you. We certainly need you. Welcome back to Bullseye. We've got a gentleman now you've seen, and you've certainly recognised his voice anyway. Look at the talents of Mr. Tony Green. Well, now then, I did say they'd recognise you, but they certainly recognise the sound of you later on, possibly, won't they? Tell us what you're doing. You're heavily into darts now. You're well involved with it, aren't you?
Yeah, I've just been having a rest, and then I'm jetting off to New Zealand, Australia, Singapore and Japan.
Is it nice to be a bit light-hearted about it at times, or is it's a bit serious?
Well, that's what it's about. It's seriousness, yes, but I think the enjoyment, you know, meet nice people in this game.
And we've found, doing this series, honestly, we've met some super people who are into darts. Yeah. So it's a lovely, warm game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, as I say, it's nice for meeting people. You make a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate. Yeah,
super.
Very fortunate.
Well, we hope you're going to be fortunate now for us, because we're going to ask you to throw 301 in 9 darts. Yes, right. Now, okay. We know it's a lot, that. If you can do that, ATV will double that in terms of pounds, and we'll donate it to a charity chosen by our finalists. But whatever you score in those 9 darts, ATV will pay on a pounds for points basis to that charity. So we're going to ask you to throw your 9 darts now, Tony. The audience are going to give you a lovely warm round of applause, a bit of encouragement for Tony Green. Come on.
Let's have a retake.
You better call that score. You call that score. I can't work it out, that.
That's 4, Jim.
4?
Yeah, but I think that's a retake anyway. Could be.
Yes.
Oh, 140.
That's a good score. Come on. Well done. Can you do it?
It's 143. Can be done, but...
Asking a lot, Tony, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have a...
Never mind, we'll have a go.
41.
41. Still, it's not bad at all. Come on, Tony. What nerves?
I know, it's not easy, is it?
£185 for charity. Come on in, the pair of you from Plymouth. Will that come in handy, £185? All right, tell Tony where the money's going, because he'd like to know.
It's from my daughter's infant school. They're building indoor toilets.
They're building what?
Indoor toilets.
Indoor toilets?
I want one in our house.
It's ridiculous, that. Tony, thanks very much indeed. Tony Green, nice warm round of applause. Lovely fella. Now then. It's, well, that's different, isn't it? Get it to the bottom of things. Now, what we're going to do now, we're going to show you a dartboard, the like of which you've never seen before. Come and have a look. Now, look at it very, very carefully. I shall only explain it to you once. Well, thanks very much. That's lovely, Keith. Dartboard with a difference. Green segments, twice as big as the red. In the green segments, booby prizes. But in every one of these red segments, there's a super prize. In 1, champagne. In 2, some beautiful cut glass. In 3, a portable colour television. In 4, a teas made. In 5, some cutlery. In 6, a 1940s radio, and it's beautiful. In 7, a Polaroid camera. In 8, 2 beautiful lighters. And in the Bull, if you land in the Bull tonight, you get Bully's Star Prize, which is a washing machine tumble dryer. All right? So they're lovely prizes, aren't they? All right. 9 prizes available, and we've given you 9 darts. 6 for Keith, and 3 for you, Margaret. All right, so we'll ask Keith to throw his first 3 darts. Now, Keith, we want you to keep out of the green, in your own time. Now, that's very sad, because you've won there a contract to sweep the M1. That's all right, that's fine, a portable colour television, so that's all right. That's a broken promise. Sorry about that. Take your darts out, but you're all right, you're well on your way. Remember, you have 6 darts left. Now then, Margaret, in you go. 3 darts. I must remind you, if you land in this one, 3, you know the prize goes. All right. Now, that's a bit sad, because that's a do-it-yourself brain surgeon kit. And you've just lost it. And that, oh dear, a photograph of Hitler. We don't want any of that, do we? All right. You're still all right. Come on, stand with me. Now, don't worry about this, Keith, because you're still all right. That's fine. That's number 4. That's a tease made, so you're all right. That's lovely. That's 5. That's the cutlery, so we're coming up on the rails. Oh, and dear, that's very, very sad, that. It doesn't matter. That's, what's that one? I can't just see that one. It's a square wheel. Oh, sorry about that. Never mind. You haven't done all that badly. Let's just work it out. You have won. Come on, now, let's have a look. A portable colour television, a tease made, and some cutlery. All right. Now we come towards the end of the game. Now then, let me explain this to you. The money that you've won already is here. It's safe. There you are, £55. And the £185 that we won for charity earlier on, that's safe. So you can take that, keep that with you. Can you put that in your pocket? You're all right, it won't get in the way, will it? All right, so you know that's safe. Now, what we're going to ask you to do now is consider a gamble. And the stake in this gamble is the prizes you've just won on that board, which you can remember clearly. And we'd like you to think about gambling those prizes against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully. And you really don't know what it is, do you?
No.
You really don't. Now then, all you have to do is this. Score 101 or more with 6 darts. 3 for you, Margaret. 3 for you, Keith. Now, it's all or nothing. Think about it. You've plenty of time. You can gamble. Your stake, you've got that. You can take those prizes if you want to. Or you can gamble them against the star prize. Think about what you've got. Think very carefully.
Okay.
Tell me now.
We'll gamble.
You're going to gamble. Give him a nice warm applause. Now then, come on, Keith. Now, Margaret, the conditions of this game are just very, very slightly different. It's not playing darts in the tap room now. We'd like you to, every dart, give us a chance to call the score out. So wait until we look at you for your second dart. This is for tonight's star prize, 101 or more. When you're ready. That's a good start, 39. 20. 4. Score, 63. Now think about what you need. We really do want you to win it, honestly. Come on now. 63 gone. 7. 7. 25 and 77. 102, you've won tonight's star prize. Come on, look at this. Come have a look at this. The Morris hit out. Whoa. It's been good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching Bullseye. See you soon. Good night. A good week. Bye.